Today, we have an incredible story of resilience, strength, and community. In 2012, Corey Garmon was serving in Afghanistan when his life changed in just an instant. An IED explosion cost him both legs and severely injured his arm. But what followed is a testament to perseverance, the power of support, and of course a nonprofit that stood by him every step of the way. So now he's a golfer, father, and inspiration to so many. And Corey is here himself to share that journey and the incredible work of Semper and America's Fund. Corey, my friend, thank you so much for joining us. It is the biggest honor, and we certainly know our thank yous are never enough, but thank you so much, not only for coming, but of course for the incredible sacrifice you've made for this great nation. I want to start just kind of with your backstory, right? Did you kind of, when you first felt called to join our armed forces, did you grow up in a military family, or what was your passion here for stepping into this game?
I did not. Actually, I like to say I got lost on my way to college. So just looking for a purpose, and found that in the military.
Yeah, we know the military can provide that for so many young people. My father was a airborne ranger, and he says that so often to young men who doesn't know, not sure where their life might be headed. He's like, hey man, join the armed forces and it will give you everything you need and the tools for success. We do though, of course, want to highlight to whatever extent you can, this day in 2012 changed your life forever, right? To whatever extent you can, talk about what you heard, what happened, initial thoughts in that moment, and tell me again how your life's since been changed.
Well, I mean, it was just a normal day, as normal as one can be in Afghanistan, and during combat, just took a bad step, and it initially blew off my left foot, but had a good group of guys there, kept me calm. I wish it was just that happened, but we were also under a lot of fire, and took a while for me to get on the aircraft, on the helicopter, but guys got me bandaged up and back to Kandahar, where I immediately went into surgery.
Do you have initial thoughts of waking up in the hospital?
I actually, I was conscious all the way till right when we landed, and then I didn't wake up again till Walter Reed.
Wow.
So I think that was about a week, a little bit over a week that I was out. So my first thoughts was, of course, love seeing my family. That was very emotional. I was also scared. I thought they came to Afghanistan to see me.
Oh,
I was like, what are y'all doing here?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they cleared that away. So, I'll always remember that moment. As much trauma and medication I was on, seeing my family for the first time, that was amazing.
An outpouring of love. I mean, that's love that's indescribable, right? And again, we know that is so powerful, and so grateful that you've had that in your life. We also want to point out the love and support you received from the fund, right? Let's talk about how Semper has impacted you and I think transformed your home, impacted life. What all has that done for your family?
Well, the first time I saw my family, I had a room full. My grandparents, obviously my parents, siblings, my wife was there. And the fund was already taking care of them. So they didn't have to worry about anything, jobs, nothing. They took care of everything, and did so much for us while we were up there, but they did 100 times more since we've gotten home. Taking care of our like homeowners stuff. We're first time homeowners, so we got stuff that breaks down all the time. They're always there. They always reach out to us constantly. Hey, what can we do? And what really separates them from others is how much they do for caregivers. My wife, my mom, they're just an all-around great organization.
Because I think people, they forget the whole family is impacted, right? I mean, certainly you're the leader of your family unit, but knowing that lives are adjusted all around when something like this happens, and so grateful to that the fund has stepped up in so many ways. And again, fast forward to now, you are an avid golfer. Again, your father, as you mentioned. Curious kind of what the joys look like for you on the day-to-day.
Well, I've got two little ones, a 11-year-old daughter and 3-year-old son. It's a handful. But yeah, I love playing golf and trying to stay busy and stay in my prosthetics. You know, as long as I'm in them, I feel pretty active and
So grateful for that. And Corey, I want to stress again just how honored we are to host you on this show. And I'm curious too, just any kind of comment you could make, perhaps even in today's time. Do you feel people understand the kind of sacrifice that people like you make? I mean, do you feel you receive all the respect and honor that you deserve?
Absolutely. I mean, I did my recovery at Walter Reed up in D.C. Being down here that's the difference. Folks down here treat me pretty good. Yeah.
Well, we love you, Corey, and we are again grateful for all that you've done. Just as we wrap here, again, tell us one more time, if you will, Semper Fi, America's Fund, how people can get involved if a veteran is watching and maybe they don't know what life is going to look like for them ahead. They're feeling those same fears. You've been there. You've woken up in a hospital and are now continuing to live life beautifully as best you can. Any kind of final word of wisdom for you as we wrap?
Just go on thefund.org and send in an application, and they will reach out to you immediately and do what they can.
Wonderful.
Yeah, they're great.
Corey, we're so grateful. It's been an absolute
Thank you for
honor.
having me.
Thank you to you. Thank you to your family. And just know that this great nation is honored to call you a hero. We appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, my friend.